What's the matter, Lila? Are you ill?
Oh, I don't feel ladies' room. I'll be right back.
I'll go with you.
Oh, no, Sally, you stay with the boys.
Bee, baby.
Chuck, please, I can't talk to you now. I'll see you later.
Oh, Bee, what's wrong?
Please, Chuck, not now. Next time I'm in town, I'll explain. Not here.
But we won't be here after tomorrow. Oh.
Excuse me.
Okay, Bee. Be seeing you, Bee.
Now take your hands off my wife!
Oh, no. Oh, Ricky didn't mean anything.
Come on. Break it up. Get him out of here. Get him out!
Come on. I didn't want to fight him.
Now, who is that?
He didn't mean anything, Rick. He's a musician I knew back home.
What was he doing putting his hands on you? What's he to you?
Nothing, Rick, nothing. I knew him at school. He played for our school dances.
School? Lila, you left Richmond and school before integration.
I didn't mean he went to school. He played for our dances.
What right did he have to leave that bandstand and come down here and stop you and put his hands on you the way he did?
He must have been showing off. I'm sure he didn't mean anything.
Well, maybe so. And why'd he call you B? And what do you mean by saying he'd be seeing you? Where's he going to be seeing you?
Oh, Rick, I don't know. You're asking so many questions. He probably forgot my name, and be seeing you is only an expression. You're making such a big thing out of this.
Big thing? How do you expect me to feel when I see him putting his hands all over you?
Rick, stop it. I'm not responsible for his manners, and he didn't mean anything. Now, if you don't stop all this, I'm going to leave. Besides, I'm feeling sick, and I want to get out of this place.
Okay, Lila, okay. We'll go back to the table, I'll pay the check, and we'll leave. We won't say anything more about it.
Jay just paid the check. Let's go on to dinner. We're starved.
All right, dinner's on me.
Darling, I'm sorry about all that.
All right, Lila. Look, let's forget it, Come on.
Uh-huh.
What is it?
It's happening again.
What's happening?
It must have been the shrimp last night. I think I'm going to be sick again.
Well, you've been sick for the last 2 mornings. Our food can't be that bad.
Maybe I'm getting an ulcer. Oh, excuse me.
Well, what is it, Howard?
Well, it looks as if I was right. Business is picking up, boy. She's in excellent health. It's odds on that you're going to be a father.
A father? Well, isn't that something, Howard, huh? You're a wonderful doctor.
I gave her something to take. See that she calls me.
Okay. Lila? Oh, Lila, that's wonderful. God, nothing could make me happier, darling.
Oh, I'm so glad it makes you happy. It is wonderful. It is, it is.
Hello. Oh, hi, Sally. Yeah, just a minute. Lila?
Sally? Yes, he's gone. No, I haven't been feeling well lately. Oh, yes, I am worried about the baby. What it'll be like. Maybe it'll be brown or black. Or... Sally, I'd like to read some books on heredity. Yes, that's right.
Now, I should like to propose a toast to the coming third generation of Leighton.
That's a good idea.
You know, every time I think about it, I realize it's going to make me a grandmother.
That's right, Grandma. And it's going
Don't
to make
call
me
that. I will not be called Grandma, or Grandmother, or Gran. Now, the child can call me Nana, or Ganna, or possibly Mothy.
How about Big Mama?
Lila, what about your mother? I meant to ask you about her and your grandmother. They must be terribly excited about you having a baby.
I'm sure they are.
Why, haven't you heard from your mother since writing to her about the baby?
No, they're still in Caracas. I wrote to her airmail, but I haven't received an answer yet.
My heavens, child, you should talk to your mother about something so important. She'll be here when the baby comes, won't she?
I don't know.
I have an idea. Why don't you telephone to her now?
That's a good idea, Mother. Why don't you call her, Lila? We could all talk to her.
Oh, but she's in South America. Venezuela.
Well, that's not so far away. You go right ahead and don't worry about the telephone bill. She'll be thrilled.
Go ahead, Lila.
Oh, but I don't want to call her now. Not here. We have so much to talk about. In private, I mean.
Well, now, don't you worry about that. You can go up in my room and talk, and then when you've finished with your private talk, perhaps we could just say hello.
But I just don't... Well, it's so late anyway.
Why, it's the same time as here. Let me put the call in for you. What's the hotel?
No. No, I just don't want to call her now. Besides, I'm not even sure she's still there. It's late and I'm tired. Rick, I think we ought to go home.
All right, Lila. There's no reason to be rude about it. Mother was just trying to...
I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Slayton. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm not feeling well tonight. Oh, Rick, please.
Now you've got her all upset.
Come on. I'll take you home.
I'm sorry, Lila, dear. I didn't intend to upset you.
Well, how do you want this? Standing up or lying down?
I think I'll lie down.
No, I haven't touched you yet.
I'm sorry, Doctor. Needles scare me. Go ahead.
It's already done.
Why, I didn't even feel it. Now, what all did you give me?
Oh, mostly vitamins, something to get rid of those nerves and something to build you up a bit.
Doctor, when the baby comes, I want to stay awake.
Why?
Well, if I'm put to sleep, I might say that...
Say what, cuss words?
Oh, no. What I really mean is, I want to know and be conscious of everything that happens.
We'll see about that when the time comes.
Can I come in?
Sure.
Well, how's she this time, Doc?
Coming along just fine, Rick.
Did you ask him about going out dancing, things like that?
Not yet.
Should be very good for you. Exercise is fine. Dancing, walking, golf, everything. Even take a drink if you want to. Don't try to knock yourself out, but enjoy it. Should help to relieve your tensions and anxieties.
Tell me, Doc, why does she have tensions and anxieties anyway?
Try having a baby yourself and see. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Howard.
Thank you, Doctor. Did you hear what he said about dancing? We can still go to the dances at the club. For a little while yet.
Thank you, my dear. I enjoyed that.
Thank you. Very nice.
Very good, boys
Yes.
and girls.
That was wonderful, Lila. May I have another one?
Oh, thank you. I'd love it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ethel.
You're welcome.
The orchestra is very good tonight, isn't it?
Oh, very good. How about some champagne, Dad?
Champagne? Excellent idea.
You promised me a dance, Miss Layton. May I?
wife is quite a dancer.
Yes, she loves dancing.
Naturally. Dancing runs in our family.
I'm beginning to hope it doesn't run too strongly. I know Lila likes to dance, dear, but I don't think she should make a spectacle of herself.
Rick, perhaps you should go out there.
I should have
and dance.
stopped her before. You want every woman in this room to dislike you?
Why, Rick.
Keep smiling. Keep smiling. Don't act as if I'm telling you anything.
Oh, Rick, I don't understand what
Lila, you're a married woman. You've been acting like some cheap dance hall dame. All those men cutting in on you.
I thought you wanted your friends to dance with me. How can I help it if they cut in?
Lila, you can
Rick,
help with... No, sorry, Jerry. You see, Lila wants out for a while. We're just stopping now.
Oh,
I thought you had to keep dancing as long as you're cut in on.
No, Lila, no. That's at Deb parties. I thought you knew something.
Well, I didn't know. I thought I was being nice to your friends.
Yes, they were like a pack of dogs after you.
What does that make me?
Now, look, Lila, other girls don't like seeing their men make like wolves over a new girl. And the men wouldn't have acted that way if you hadn't made them do it. With that cheap show you put on out there. You were like some common...
Common what? Go on, say it.
I'll say this, Lila. You've got to learn how to handle yourself, how to get along in a crowd, and you can't do it like that. And that band up there. But one would think you were intimate friends with those black cats.
What's wrong with them? They're perfectly nice, and they were trying to be nice to me. They're just as anyone else in this
Yes,
room.
Lila, yes. I remember how you feel about Negro jazz players.
Rick, I'm sorry. I'm strange here. I didn't know. And I love you.
All right, let's go.
I've been walking and thinking, trying to make up my mind.
To what? What do you mean?
Sally, will you do something for me? Something really important.
Yes, of course. In heaven's name, what is it? Here. Lie back.
I would like to go away to have my baby. I want you to go with me.
Lila, whatever made you think of that?
I've been thinking a lot lately, that it's the best thing for me to do.
But what about Rick? He wouldn't have that.
He won't know where I am. I'll leave a note that I've gone to California to be with my mother. He has no address, no names. He doesn't even know the name of the aunt I told him about.
That isn't fair to Rick. You know he'll be frantic.
You're right. In a way, it isn't. But in another way, it is. You see, Sally, I'm not thinking about myself so much. I'm thinking about Rick, his family, and the baby. Don't you see how terrible it would be if the baby is dark or looks Negro in other ways? They'd just die. They'd never get over it. It would be disastrous to all of us. If I go away and that happens, I won't come back. And Rick need never see me or the baby again, if that's what he wants. I want my baby, Sally. I want it more than anything in the world next to Rick.
That's something to think about.
And if the baby is all right, I'll bring it right back. He'll get over the whole thing, and later everything will be good again. Tell me, Sally.
Let me think about it. When is the time supposed to be?
About 5 weeks.
Well, that gives us a little time to figure it out, if we can.
Last night I was going to tell Rick everything. I was sure that was the thing to do. But as I kept on thinking about it, I knew that would be worse than anything else. If I only had someone to go to, someone who would know what to do, like a judge or something.
That's a good thought, Lila. Maybe we can find someone else to give advice about it. Heaven knows I don't know what to say. Can you stay here tonight?
No, I feel better. I'll go. I better get home as fast as I can.
Well, call me tomorrow. We'll get together whenever you say. Lila, I'm with you, whatever you do.
Thank you, honey. Thank you so much. Good night.
Good night.
Lila, wake up. You're having another dream. Wake up.
Oh, Rick, the pain, it's getting bad. And I feel sick.
You're not dreaming?
Oh, no, it's not a dream. Oh, Rick, I'm scared.
Well, look, now, wait. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. I'm going to call Mary.
Oh.
Take it easy. It's all right. Now, just take it easy, Lila. It's all right. Calm down now. Hello, Howard. Yeah, this is Rick. Look, could you come over right away, please? Yeah, it's Lila. I think...
What happened?
Everything's all right, Mrs. Layton.
Oh, the baby. Did I have...
Yes, Mrs. Layton. It's all over and everything's all right. You just lie back and relax. You have a fever.
What do you mean? What about the baby? Tell me about the baby.
Well, everything went well, Mrs. Layton. The doctor will be in to tell you...
But the baby, is it black? Oh, Rick. Rick, I want to see my baby. I want to see my baby. Well, I must see it, I must.
Nurse, will you tell the doctor? I want to speak to my wife.
Rick, what is it, darling? Tell me. Is it...
Lila, I felt I should be the one to tell you. The baby did not live.
Oh, my baby.
All right. Mrs. Layton, do you want to see the baby now?
Oh, yes, please.
All right, Miss Malcolm.
Why, it's white. Well, I thought it would be black from choking. Or red.
I have something to give her. I think she's delirious. She has a high fever.
Good morning.
Good morning, Bertha. Bertha?
Yes, ma'am?
Do you know how this picture got broken?
Yes, ma'am. It got broke while you were still in the hospital.
Did you break it?
No, ma'am.
Then who did? You're the only one who touches the things in my room.
No, I'm not. Well, I guess I'm going to have to tell you. Mr. Layton was looking through your room just before you came home. He took that picture apart. I saw him.
Did he read the date on the back? Oh, yes, of course he did.
Yes, ma'am. He knows that's not your mother, Mrs. Layton. He said so.
And what else, Bertha?
He found that book about intermarrying between colored people and whites. It was in your dresser. I was cleaning the room.
What did he think, Bertha? What did he say?
Well, he didn't say much, but he was real upset. I don't know what he thinks, Mrs. Layton, but he don't know anything.
And what about you, Bertha? What do you know?
Mrs. Layton, I don't know nothing. Do you want that book? I'll go to my room and get it.
The book? What's it doing in your room, Bertha?
Well, I told Mr. Layton it was mine. He didn't believe me. I wanted to read it anyway.
That was sweet of you, Bertha. Really sweet. How long have you known about me?
Miss Lila, you don't ever have to worry about me. I know you love your husband. I just hope you can get along together again with him. Don't tell him anything. Wouldn't do any good.
I'm leaving now. Bertha, please leave.
Oh, she was just telling me...
Take your hands off my wife and get out of the room.
All right. All right, Mr. Rick, I'm going.
What is it, Rick? What's wrong? Have I done anything to
Now, you tell me just what she was doing with her arms around you. Now, what is this, Lila? This fascination you seem to have for Negroes. What is it?
I don't know what you mean, Rick. Darling, I know you're still terribly shocked about the baby. I know how miserable you are. I am, too. Can't we try to help each other? Can I do
Lila. Now, you tell me why you asked if that baby was black.
I told you. I was afraid it was joking.
Well, that's nonsense.
It isn't nonsense. The poor little thing did choke.
Why didn't you ask if it were dead? Why did you say black?
I was dreaming one of my full dreams, but it was true. It was a horrible nightmare that came true.
Were you dreaming when you asked to see that baby?
Why, yes. Even when I was coming out of it, I was half dreaming. The dream seemed so real.
Well, you weren't dreaming when you saw the child and said, it's white. No, you were surprised.
I told you that. I thought it would be red.
Oh, red. Red. Now you say you thought it would be red. First you said you thought it would be black. You didn't ask if that child were alive. You didn't ask if it were a boy or a girl. No, you were only interested in the color.
But, Rick, I was dreaming.
And you won't admit why you asked if it were black.
Admit. I told you.
You won't tell me! Well, you don't have to, Lila. No, you don't have to, because I know. You were afraid that child would be black. Just like that black band player. Now, let me hear you. He was a dream, too. I even heard him make the date with you. I asked you about it, but you wouldn't admit it. No, you wouldn't admit it. But you went back and saw him, didn't you, Lila? You went back and saw him, and then you went to bed with him.
Oh, Rick.
And right after that, you got pregnant. And then you started reading about miscegenation. Oh, yes. I found the book, Lila. I found it. You were afraid. You were scared that child would be black.
Oh, you don't know what you're saying, Rick. That's the craziest thing I ever heard.
Oh, yes, it's crazy, crazy. Crazy because it's true.
It is not true. And I cannot let you believe that. That baby was your baby. Yours and mine. Ours, do you hear?
I hear lies. Nothing but lies. Lies, lies like this. Just like this. Oh, that was not your mother. No, look, 1901, photographed in New York. Now, why didn't you tell me that was your grandmother? But oh no, Lila, you couldn't tell me the truth about anything, could you? Could you? B. Well, isn't that what he called you, that band player? B, is that your name? Oh, how would I know with all these lies about you, your family? What about your family? Do you have a family? Where do they live now, Lila? Did they ever live in Richmond? Were you telling me the truth about them being in California or Venezuela, were you? Now, look, tell me something. Did you ever tell me the truth once about anything, Lila? Did you? Just once?
Oh.
No.
Yes, I did. And I told you some lies. But what I told you about the baby is the truth.
Now, just how can I believe that?
You don't want to believe it. You don't want the truth. You want to believe that I slept with another man. Well, I can see that you're going to believe it regardless. So what's the use? Oh, I've had enough of this. Leave me alone. Believe what you want.
Oh, do what you want.
I don't know what to do. I only know I can't believe anything you say. Maybe we shouldn't talk about this for a long time. Maybe it's better that this is a closed thing between us. I don't know. I don't know. I've got to be going into town now. I'll be staying overnight. I have to think, Lila. I just have to think. I'll be back tomorrow night.
Goodbye, Rick.
Do you think Rick will try to find you?
Maybe for a while, but I doubt it. He won't be able to anyway. They don't know my name or where I came from. As Rick says, they don't know anything about me. Part of the lies I tried to live on. It's just as well they don't know. I better go now, Sally. Thanks, honey. You've been a wonderful friend.
I'm going to miss you. And tell that family of yours I'll see them at vacation time.
I do hope they'll want to see me.
You know they will.
Goodbye, honey.
Goodbye, Bernice.
I pass for white. I pray, ladies and gentlemen, that we have evolved as a people and a nation, that the color of one's skin is not so sacred that it defeats the character that we possess. There are a lot of unfair things that happened during the course of that movie to a lot of people. A lot of bigotry, a lot of hatred, but also some love. A lot of people have this idea that racial stereotypes are only seductively massaged in the South. But as you can see, it's not geography unless it points to your GPS way of thinking. We all bleed red. I pray that race matters not so much to you, that it separates you from what God would have you to do in the kingdom of God. I want to thank you all so much for putting up also with all the technical difficulties towards the middle of the movie. I do apologize for those. We'll be working on those during the course of the week. As for each and every one of you who stayed up for our first double feature on Sunday, I'm ever so thankful for you doing so. I ask your patience and your support as we grow TECN TV to the greatest level we've ever been. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight, and we look forward to your return next Sunday night. God bless you all. And remember, if you don't remember anything else I said tonight, remember this. God bless America. It is now time for America to bless God.